Hello, my darlings. Washing dishes in my favorite place. Do not like that line in my my own little corner. Oh no no no. Hi guys, I'm washing dishes. I see you guys. Whew. I was contemplating whether to go downstairs and wash in my second favorite place or to stay up here. See my fat arms, guys. But I'm here, okay? I'm here. Ooh. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. Hi guys, come on in. I'm in my favorite place today. Just kind of washing dishes. Contemplating whether I want to go downstairs and wash some stuff or I want to stay up here. So excuse me my look today. I've been kind of raggedy, hanging around the house with my rag on. I got my nails done, guys. I finally found somebody to do them the way I want it. Are they beautiful? Come on in, welcome. Again, excuse my head rag, you guys. Give me some grace today. I think I'm gonna do some fish. I took it out earlier, guys, and then I forgot about it. So, nice and thawed now. So, I think I can do it. I hate when you come in the kitchen and everything just starts falling down. Let's see what I got here. In my own little corner, all alone. In my own. Hey guys, come on in. Welcome and welcome. I've got this thing at the bottom of my screen. I don't know what's going on with it. It's been a year, guys, so I'm still learning my YouTube stuff. Let me get still learning how to operate. I've got lots of, and thank you guys. I have quite a few, subscribers. Well, for me, 700, but I can't get my watch hours up. I don't know what's wrong. Oh, it's not letting me do my watch hours. Guys, I'm gonna be, look at that salmon. Doesn't that look good? Gonna be washing that up, putting that frying it up. It's been in the freezer a long time, but it was individually wrapped, so it should be okay. Should be okay, my love. I'm gonna still wash it and rinse it and give it a good, to make sure that it's okay. In my own little corner, all alone in on in. Come on. Good to see me. Preparing fish. And all my double chins. Good night, guys. What is it, Sunday night? Tomorrow is Monday. And then we have Tuesday. That's when I have to get out again on Tuesday. We gotta get out on Tuesday and make some stuff happen on Tuesday. Come on in, you guys. You see all my double chins today? I know, guys, I gained some weight. Give me some grace. I've been going through. Baby, wait. I'm gonna season my fish and then get ready to fry it, you guys. You know, salmon don't take long, so it's not gonna be a really long time. How's you guys Sunday been today? I hope good. Mom has been. I'm putting a little Old Bay, a little lemon pepper, and a little seasoning sauce on my fish. Okay. There's like a whole lot of seasoning on my salmon. I want to taste that meatiness. I don't want it to be too sweet. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like it. Let everything just kind of roll over. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, guys. I'm coming. I'm gonna turn you guys back on in just a second. Oh, come on in. Welcome and welcome to me. I'm in my favorite place today, making some salmon. How was your day today? Or Sunday? Mine was wonderful. Thank you. I had a good time just lolling around doing nothing. Lolling around doing nothing. I talked to my brother, and he was so sweet and kind to me. He says, "Hey sis," I said, "How you doing?" He said, "What are you doing?" He says, "I hear you're a celebrity now." You know, talking about YouTube. I said, no, not quite. I'm working on it. He was so sweet. He said, "I'm going to be watching you. I'm going to be supporting you." I said, "Okay, brother." My oldest brother, his big mouth. I told him about it, and he's telling everybody now. So I'm like, okay. My two brothers. If you're here today, guys, thank you for coming in. It's late. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, like a quarter till. I appreciate you so. Oh, I forgot to put you back on. I appreciate you so much for coming in and visiting with me today. I know so many things you could be doing. I'm just sitting here with my candles lit. I love candles, and just making my food. You hear my dishwater running, so I'm just kind of doing that, and you know, just kind of hanging out in my favorite place before I decide whether or not to go down to my next favorite place and wash some clothes. Okay. I always have clothes to wash, guys. I'm a big towel and underwear person. And so I have to have clean towels all the time in stacks. That's something that as a child we didn't have a lot of. If you notice, when you, whatever you lacked as a child or as a young person, before you were able to have your own homestead, you kind of tend to overdo on those things. Towels was one of mine. And undies was another. Because my mom had so many kids. God bless, she did the best she could. And we were happy and didn't know we were lacking. You know what I'm saying? But when I got older, I decided I don't want my son to have that same feeling that I used to have, you know? But he's lacking not having a lot of sisters and brothers. That was good too, which what I had. He don't have that because he's an only child. So, well, his dad has another child by a woman he knew before he knew me. But we hadn't, and we only just had him, my son and I. So he does um, care for his sister. He has a sister. And so she's older than him. I think about, 9 or 10 years older than he is. And then, but as far as having a sister or brother to grow up with like I did, I had plenty of them. He didn't have that. So maybe that's selfish of me, guys. I just never wanted a lot of children. I always knew they were very expensive. And I didn't have the healthiest attitude where men were concerned. Let's just be honest, you know. And so I just always figured when I did have a child, it would just be me and that child. I never figured in a husband. As crazy as that sounds, I never did because I only saw my mom raising us. So I didn't figure in a husband. I know who my dad is. They were married. But he was never home. He wasn't home a lot for me to know and know about that relationship and whatever between him and my mom. So I always said, when I get grown up, I'm going to have a baby. I'm going to have my own place, have my own children, and I'm going to be the boss of my house, like my mother was the boss of our house. So it's just some things that we grow up with, guys. That's just what we do. So hopefully you guys are doing well today. Keep me in your prayers. I'm trying to get my watch hours up there. I've got all these videos and I'm learning still, so I know they're all not great. But I'm not despising my small beginnings. I understand this is not for everyone. Some of us have to find out how we can fit in here and what we can do. Mainly, I want to inspire and uplift on here with my own things that I'm going through. I want to talk about God, my God, who fills my heart and gives me joy. Share it with you guys. I want to do that. I like to share books. I love reading. I like to share good events and bad ones that can possibly help somebody else not to fall into that trap. So that's what I'm doing here on this YouTube. But it seems like I'm getting my subscribers okay. They could go a little faster. But my watch hours, I'm not getting a lot of. So, and I'm assuming it's because I'm not giving, the content is not as good as it should be to get people to watch over and over. I'm just being logical. I don't know. But I look at other content creators, and I watch everybody. I like some, and I really enjoy a lot of them. And they do some really silly, off-the-wall things, and they have all of these numbers going like, woo, woo, woo. So people just love that. And you just never know what people love. So, and I'm not, what do I want to say? I don't want to be a people pleaser, like most of us tend to be sometimes in our lives. I just want to enjoy the channel, but I don't want to waste my time. So I just figure, Lord, whatever you want me to say, whatever I can share, I'll share it. If it reaches 1 or 2 people, that'll be wonderful. And that'll be my contribution to him. Okay? And I love talking because it's therapeutic for me to talk and say things, guys. And sometimes you guys will engage with me, and that's fun, too. So I like that, too. I don't always like to come on live because I'm still working on my dental, still working on my... Look, I got my fingers done, guys. I'm working on getting... Next time I'll get my toes done. Not that I'm going to show them. But I'm going to get those done, too. My eyebrows, she got started on me. See how she just kind of skimmed and gave me just a baseline of brows, and they put that sticky stuff on there, guys, and pull the tape out. but it really hurts. But they did that when they did the nails for me today, and when I got that done, it felt so good. So I'm going to keep going and getting that done. And then I'm still working on this. I'm wondering if I want to cut this dread off and just get me a nice wig until my hair grows back the way I want it. Or do I want to take the time to actually comb through it, because it's a big, big deal. It's a lot of hair back there. So I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do, Lord, because whatever it's going to do, it's going to be a time-consuming effort, and it's going to hurt. I'm real tender-headed, but it's something I got to go through. And then, of course, I have my dentist appointment coming up very soon in this month. No, next month, March. And then we'll see what we're going to do about that. But meanwhile, guys, I'm going to keep coming on and talking. And just hoping that you guys will stay with me and be loyal with me and to me. And just give me your support. And just put your arms around me and say, it's okay, Miss K. It's going to be all right. Like I know it is going to be. I thank you guys so much for that. Let me check on my stuff, guys. Hold on. Let me check on it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me check on it, guys. This side down. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's the water you hear running. I'm going to turn it off in just a minute. Just putting on some poultry seasoning, kind of a little bit, on my fish. I still didn't get the black pepper that I should have gotten. So I'll get that tomorrow. I'll send my son at it. Cook it up for me. But you know, with salmon, you don't have to cook it very long. Just have to watch it, right? Just watch it and make sure that it gets, you know, what it needs. You don't want it hard and, you know, want it nice and supple, and you can just fork it like it is on television. You know how it is, you guys. You know how it is. So I'm going to put a little bit more butter in it, or on it, I should say. Just let it kind of marinate in there with it. But hopefully you guys had a really good Sunday. Monday's tomorrow. Back to work for some of you. Not all of us. Some of us are retired and don't have to go back to work. Hey, hello guys. How are you? Oops, he's so much negative. How are you guys doing? Hello. Hello. We got Esther. We got Sandra. Hi, Sandra. No, bro. No. I know it's rough. I know it's rough, eh? But I am a she. And sometimes I'm quite pretty, believe it or not. So no, we're not a bro here. We're a miss. And an older one at that. So come on in. Come on in. No, I got my mask coming down. But come on in. I'm making salmon before I go into my second favorite place, which is in the basement to wash. But I'm on here. Just my phone's about to go out, but not exactly now. I thank you guys for coming in. If you're new, please leave me a sub and a like. If you are one of my regulars, one of my viewers that's already subbed, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Maybe just leave me a like, okay? And leave me a comment if you will. Let me know what it is you'd like for me to talk about. Because I can ramble, guys. I can go there. Actually, I want to talk about something. I'm contemplating whether or not to do it. You guys tell me. I have a book here that I want to share with you. It's about 60 things God said about sex. I really want to read off some of these chapters with you guys and just kind of talk about it. But I don't know, because you know how children come on the live, even though you put on there that it's not for children, they still come on. And but and it's not bad. I've read through it already, but I'm like, some of this I would really like to share and give my comments on and share it with you guys. I don't know if that's quite the thing to do on here. It's from a man named Lester Summerall, and he was a wonderful writer. I think he's even a pastor too, or was. He's passed away now. But this is how the book looks. Okay, and he talks about God creating sex and that it was good. He created it to be good for married couples and for us to enjoy it. Okay, and it's how we procreate. I mean, just to get down to the, you know what I'm saying? But I want to see what he says about the enjoyment of it and us having sex just to have sex and not to procreate. You know what I'm saying? What does he say about oral sex? Does he even mention that? What does he say about when they say a husband and wife's bedroom is a sacred place? Does that mean they can do it when it's in there? Any kind of sex? Or is some kind of sex not right? Are you sinning against your own body or whatever? Because you know the husband's body belongs to the wife's body belongs to the husband. Are you sinning against that body if you're doing certain kinds of sex? What does it mean to be guilty of lusting after a woman or a man when you're not married to them? How come that's accountable as a sin, even though no action took place? Those are the kind of questions that I would have when reading this book. Okay, so I might share it. I'm still thinking about it, guys. Still thinking about it. Also, I did share this one with you guys, and I so enjoyed it. Divine Revelation of Hell. Do you guys remember that? I shared this one with you guys, and it's a very good read. Mary Kay Baxter, Divine Revelation of Hell. I hope you guys went out and got it, those who don't have it. A couple of people mentioned that they did have the book, and so they knew about the book and what it was about. So that's great. Hello, guys. What you are from? Okay, hi. Where are you from? I'm from Detroit, Michigan, in the United States. Okay, and I live in Detroit suburbs. And I'm from Michigan as well. Another part of Michigan, but that's where I'm from. Okay? That's where I've been, guys, all my life. I plan to travel and do some other things, but for now, that's where I'm from. Now, what is this one? Okay, this one I was reading to as well, guys. The Women of the Bible Speak. And I think I read every chapter of this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me see. The Women of the Bible Speak. Yeah, very, very good. Talks about all the women of the Bible, guys. Very, very good read. I enjoyed it when I was reading this one and sharing this with you guys. This is how that one looked. Women of the Bible Speak. You see that? I want to gotta find out, guys, how when I show you something, you can see the title the right way instead of the opposite way. So there's a button here I'm sure I can push that will let me do that. But right now, I haven't found out which one it is. So just bear with me, okay? Let me just go here. It was an easy read, guys, and the contents, like about, what am I going to say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chapters. Talking about all of the significant women in the Bible. And what their role was, how they corresponded, and how God corresponded with them, what they end up accomplishing in their lifetime, why they were prominent in the Bible. Okay, Women of the Bible. Very good read, guys. It is by Shannon Bream. Bream, B-R-E-A-M. Not dream, but Bream with a B. Very good read. So if you guys get a chance, go and check that book out, along with this one, Divine Revelation of Hell. So that's one of my loves, guys, is sharing these kind of books with you guys, as well as our Bible, our sacred Bible. I'm going to be getting the Ethiopian Bible, guys. I was online the other day, and I saw it. And I said, oh, my gosh. And that Bible has 88 books instead of 66 books. I can't tell you a lot about it now because I want to get it in my hand first. And I want to get on my knees and pray about it as well before I actually share. But I just think it's some more information for us. I really do. You know how they had how they said that there's some lost books of the Bible. Maybe there's some in there that'll give us a clue as to other things that God was trying to tell us through different writers. And for some reason, some of people, I don't know, in England or wherever they were from, uh, took those books out. And they had a reason for that. And boy, well, I want to know both the reason and what the book itself was. So I'm going to be ordering that book, and I'll be sharing it with you when I get it. Hold on, guys. Let me check the meat. Let me check the fish. Oh, yeah, I want to see what that's about. So, okay, I've turned it over. And now I'm just going to let it kind of do its thing. Let it do its thing, guys. Yes, I'm going to be getting the Ethiopian Bible. And boy, are we going to have fun looking in that Bible. They have in that Bible the book of Noah. No. The book of Enoch. And you know, we don't have a book of Enoch in our regular Bible. So that's going to be interesting to see what that's about. Supposedly there's somebody named Lillian in there who was supposedly a forerunner of Eve's. So how is that when we don't know about that? We're thinking Eve is the very first female. Who is this Lillian person? So these kind of things are what I'm going to be looking for in that Bible. After I read, after I pray and ask God to show me these things and what that's about. Why we only got part of his word and not the fullness of his word. What that was about. What government decided, okay, we're going to water this down or break it down to only this much is going to be where the general public is going to have access to, not these lost books. That's interesting to me. Hey guys, come on in. Thank you. Come on in. Again, I said I am from the U.S. Where are you from? Thank you for the like. Thank you guys for coming in and for subbing if you have. Come on in. My fish is doing just great. I'm lazy today. I don't feel like going downstairs, but I have clothes that need to go. And it's the best time is at night because people are sleeping. You know, they're resting. And I'm not, you know, competing with the machines and the usage, you know. I don't have to walk around and see if somebody's using it because nobody's down there this late but me. So, but probably I'll make it. We'll see what happens. But guys, thank you for coming in and sharing your evening with me. For stopping by if you're already a sub of mine. For subbing if you're not. I thank you. You know it helps my algorithms. I was just looking the other day in my subs, my new ones. And I want to say thank you to everybody who's newly subscribed. Some of them, when I go back to return the favor, which I do on every sub that I get, I find that you have no content. So I'm going to call you out by the name that subbed to me. And that's what I'll do. And I have a list of them somewhere. I think they're in my room, where I'm going to call out the people who, when I went to go and sub, there was nowhere to sub because there was no content there. So unless there's another way to do it. And that's something I'm still trying to learn how to do. But I'm so grateful for you guys for subbing, you know, because I figure since I'm on here anyway, I might as well reap the benefits of what this algorithm does, okay? But I'm happy to be here regardless. I am very happy to be here. So, anyway, when I get that Bible, the Ethiopian one, I'm going to be calling you guys. And I'm going to be sharing some good stuff with you guys. Those new books of the Bible. How they align them, you know, how we have Genesis and Exodus and other books like that. And see how they fit into this new Bible. If it's a chronological order to the happenings. If it's just all over and not chronological. It's going to be interesting to see the whole thing. So I'm looking forward to that, guys. So when I get it, I'm going to let you guys know, okay? I'm letting you guys know. Tell me how you've been. Hello. Hi. Hi. Who do we have here? Oh, we have Hector. Hi, Hector. Hi, Krista. Or Keisha. Hello. How you guys doing? I'm from Detroit, Michigan, or thereabout. I was born in Michigan, so I'm a Michigander all my life. Moved to Detroit when I was about 10 years old with my family. And there I've been ever since. In Detroit, I'm retired now. I'm 64 years old. I have one child. He's 34. I adore him. I have one grandbaby puppy. Her name is Ella. She's on some of my um, videos. If you go back and take a look, you'll see her there. She comes to visit me every once in a while, maybe every other day or so when my son stops by. He'll bring her. She's just a doll. She's a doll. And one day I'm hoping to have a puppy just like her or similar to her. But meanwhile, I'm loving her. And it's just nothing like having a little somebody to love like that. Oh my gosh. Little and helpless and loves you. And they're just so excited. When she comes in to us guys, when she gets here, she just all over. Her little tail just wagging. And I said, hi, Miss Ella. And she just wagging and just giving me all kind of kisses. I never thought I would want to kiss a dog. But I miss that little puppy when she's not around. I miss her terribly. So whether I'm washing or whatever I'm doing, my son will find me when he comes over. And there he has Miss Ella on his shoulder. I said, oh, there she is. There's my grandbaby. And she is just a doll. I love her, guys. So that's a lot about me. I also have I want my own washer and dryer, guys. And I know this is crazy, but that's what I'm working toward. Okay, in my retirement. So in this apartment, we don't have our own space for washer and dryer. We have to go in the basement. I'll talk to you guys about that. There's a video about that showing my stairwell and how I have to go to my basement. And it can be kind of trying sometimes because I've got some little arthritis issues and some mobility things going on. But I just take my time and make my way down there because it's peaceful. I get to sit there and talk to you guys while it's washing and drying, and it's kind of loud, so forgive me for that. But it is kind of peaceful. I'm getting things done because we just can't stop because we have some problems. Like older people have the mobility and the, stiffness and all that. We got to keep moving, and so that's what I try to do. And some days are better than others. I try to get out and move about and do things and just praying every day in my mind and actually on my knees. Lord, please help me with this mobility thing because I want to be able to get around. I can drive, but when I go to the grocery stores, I have to wait for a cart that moves or something like that. I can use the regular cart and go. And if I just have a few things to get, if I'm just going in and out and I know just where things are, I can kind of lean on that and do it. Sometimes I don't have to lean so much. And I think that's from getting up and going and doing. But some days I wake up, guys, and it's so stiff. And it's like, oh my God, it's so short to move. So just keep me in your prayers for that, okay? But meanwhile, it's not going to stop me from coming on here, sharing with you guys, enjoying your company and your support, okay? And your love. I know some of you are like, who are you? Get off of there. Take that mask off. I know we have haters all around, but I have some people who are very kind to me, who have shown me a lot of things about this YouTube, talked to me about a lot of things that make me feel better, guys, in my heart and in my soul. And so that's why I'm here, too. It's not just me imparting to you, but you guys impart to us as well. So I want to thank you for that so, so much. Thank you so much for it. Now, my phone is like 19%, so I'm going to have to get off and put it on the charger. But I will be back a little later to speak with you guys some more and talk to you about some other things and tell you how my fish turned out. Hopefully, I'll be done with my washing, or maybe I'll be in the basement washing once I get this, get my charge up on my phone. So I just want to say God loves you guys, and nobody can take you out of his hands. Nobody. You belong to him. Okay, remember that. Alrighty? Have a great rest of your evening, and thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye now.